another Kids STEAM Crafternoon. So we enjoyed our STEAM activities so much over the summer this year that we are continuing them in the fall along with our free STEAM kits that kids can pick up at the library or from our curbside pickup hours. Now today our kit is kind of celebrating the end of summer and some warm weather with an all-time favorite for summer, bubbles. But today we're going to be upping the complexity and the coolness factor by making some 3D tensile bubbles. Now that sounds really complicated, 3D tensile bubbles. But what we're going to be doing is this. Normally when you have bubbles, you use a bubble wand with a circle, right? And when you dip that circle in your soap and water mixture, it comes out with the soap and water mixture spread across that circle. That is a tensile circle. Tensile means that it's just stretched across between two or more surfaces. Today we're going to be making three-dimensional tensile shapes. That means that it has length, width, and height. So you can turn around and look at the sides and it's not just flat. So we're going to be making two shapes in our video today, a really cool pyramid and a cube. So the pyramid is really fun and easy. The cube is a little bit more challenging. So if you're looking for a challenge, definitely try this. But what you'll need today are some basic materials. If you're using one of our STEAM kits, all of our materials except for your scissors, soap, water, and a container will come in your kit. If you are not using your kit, let's go over what you'll need. Okay, so today we're making tensile bubble wands that are three-dimensional. So let's start by checking out our supplies first. First, you're going to need some straws. Now you can use any kind of straw. Paper is fine, but we're using plastic today because we are going to be putting it in soap and water solution. So paper, like I said, is okay. It'll just get soggy pretty fast. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple straws and get them ready first. So if you're using our STEAM kit, you'll have 6 straws, and I'm actually going to switch out some of these colors. For your first shape, a pyramid, we're going to be using 2 straws. And you can cut your straws to any length you like. The longer your straw piece is, the bigger your bubble shape is going to be. But I like to try to keep it pretty even, so I'm going to cut my straws in half. And then I'm going to take those pieces and I'm just going to cut them in half again. So, and I'm going to do the same thing even with these bendy parts. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to cut them in half. So now I have 8 pieces. And now it's time to start with pipe cleaners. So in your STEAM kit, you'll get 5 pipe cleaners. Right? You may end up using more, you may end up using less. It depends on the size of your straw pieces. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my first piece and slide it on the straw. And at the very end of the straw, I'm just going to bend it up so that the straw piece won't come off. Then I'll slide this the whole way down, and I'm going to do that with 2 more pieces. Now, any guesses why I'm putting 3 pieces on to start? Yeah, it's because we are going to be making these individual triangles, and how many sides does a triangle have? 1, 2, 3. So that's what we're starting with here. We've got 1, 2, 3 sides, and now I'm going to bend them up to make a triangle. So we'll take that little end piece and we'll just twist them together. And we're going to do the same thing, but the really cool thing about these tensile bubble wands is that once you make your first shape, you don't have to make a complete shape again. Because if I make another triangle, let's just put these together. If I make another triangle and try to attach it here, what's going to happen? I'm going to have double sides. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to do one side less. But first, when I put that piece on, look at how short my pipe cleaner is. I'm going to take that off, grab another pipe cleaner, and very quickly just twist them together. So I'm going to twist them together so that it's as flat as I can make it. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. All that matters is that when you slide a straw piece on, it can go over top because you want that to be kind of hidden in your structure. So now I'm going to subtract one side from my triangle. So I have 2 pieces, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did before where I bend my pipe cleaner around, and I'm going to take this long piece and wrap it inside. So now, well, just like that, with only 2 more pieces, now I have 2 complete triangles. So to finish off my triangle pyramid, when I kind of pinch these together, you see, to make the pyramid shape, I need 1 more piece to go down here. So what I'm going to do is take my straw, and I'm not going to just bend it. I'm actually going to put it down another straw loop. So down another straw piece, pull it as far through as I can, and now I'm ready to add that last piece. So let's see, I think I'm going to make it yellow. So I'll take my last piece. So again, we're subtracting 1, and then, oh, and that's pretty short, so, but that's okay. Then I'm going to take this and bend it around, and now I have my pyramid. So I'm going to leave this little piece because this is actually a really good handle. Now, if your straws are cut shorter like this one, you may end up with a really long handle. If your straw pieces are a little longer like this one, you may end up with a really short handle. But this is what we're going to use when we get our bubble solution out. So when we get our bubble mixture, we'll take this and dip it in to the bubble mixture, and I'm just gonna swirl mine around a little bit to mix it. And when it comes out, you'll see that we've got a really cool multifaceted, which means different flat surfaces together, bubble design. All right, so that is our bubble pyramid, and I'm going to leave that in the bubble mix. So you can also, when you're using this, you can look at the really cool bubbles. You can also use this as a normal bubble wand and see what really interesting bubble shapes and formations you make. But now it's time to make our challenge shape. Let's try it out. Okay, it's time to try the super challenge bubble cube. So the first thing I did is I went ahead and cut my straw pieces. Now these I actually cut into 5. So some of them are a little short and some of them are a little bit long, but you'll need 12 pieces. 1 for the square on top, 1 for the square on bottom, and then 4 for the sides. So we're going to start the same way as we did with our other shape, where we'll take our pipe cleaner, put our first pieces on, bend the end just slightly, and then we're going to put the number of sides for a square. So how many sides does a square have? Right, it has 4 sides. So we're going to put 4 pieces of straw. And we're going to do the same thing that we did with the other shape, where we're just going to bend the sides to make the shape. And you can see already I've used a lot more of my pipe cleaner. So this is where your extra pipe cleaners are going to come in handy. So I'm going to prepare my next pipe cleaner. Just twist it together. All right, and now I'm going to do the same thing that I did in the other shape, where I'm going to subtract 1 side and add the next square. So if I subtract 1 side of the square, I need 3 more lines. So I'm going to put 3 pieces on, push them the whole way down, and now I'll bend it around. And you might notice that my squares are not perfect. Now we want to try to get it as close to square shaped as we can, but because you're dealing with bendy stuff like pipe cleaners, there's a lot of flexibility. So even if your shape isn't totally perfect, it'll still work out all right. All right, so now I've got 2 sides ready to go. I need to make my next side, so I'm going to slide that straw through. Ooh, there we go. So now I've got my next side ready. I'm going to go ahead and put my other piece of pipe cleaner on here. And then we're going to do the same thing where we'll make another side of the square. So I need 3 more pieces. Remember, to make a side after you've already made one square, you just subtract 1 from the number of sides in the shape. So for our pyramid, it was adding 2. For our square, it's adding 3. All right, I'll bend these down. Loop this around once to hold it in place. And now my square is almost done. So I've got 3 sides here. Now is where it gets a little bit tricky. So if I bend my sides together like this, you can see I'm missing a connecting piece across the top and a connecting piece across the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide my straw or my pipe cleaner through the straw again. And then I need 1 piece to go across here. So I'll get 1 piece and put it across and wrap that. And then I need 1 piece to go across here. So what I'm going to do is take my pipe cleaner and go through a straw 1 more time. Oop, and it's kind of stuck because it's a little short. So you may want to add another pipe cleaner piece to this before you do this. And so we'll put an extra one in your kit just in case. So if your pieces are a little extra long, you may need another pipe cleaner. And that's okay that this is really long because this will just be a handle. So then I'm going to take my last piece. So you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 squares ready. I just need to complete the last 2 by adding 1 more piece. So I'll slide that the whole way in. So what we did is we started by making 1 square. Then we added 3 pieces and made a square beside it. We put the pipe cleaner through the straw, made another square beside that, then bent them together, and now we're finishing the last 2 sides that weren't connected. So I'll slide that into place and loop this around. So this one was a lot more complicated than the triangle just because we used 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. On here we used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares in our cube. So we're just dealing with a lot more shapes. Now, with this you can either leave the pipe cleaner handle single like this, but I actually like to make it a little more stable. So I'm going to take my pipe cleaner and I'm going to loop it around 1 corner. Now you can do 1 corner across the side, or you can even do 1 corner diagonally. It's up to you how you want to put your pipe cleaner handle on. But I'm going to loop it around and then just wrap it around itself. And now I've got a cube bubble blower. So let's make some tensile bubbles. We'll get our bubble mixture back out, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to dip it in. So with your bubble mixture, you just need it to be you need it to be in a container that's deep enough so that it will go over the top of your shapes. For your triangle, that's going to be a lot easier because this one you can kind of lay down. But for your cube, you'll need it to go pretty deep. So all I did was just mix a little bit of dish soap with some water and I stirred it gently. Try not to get a lot of bubbles on the top. If you do get a bunch of bubbles on the top, use a spoon to scoop those bubbles off. Then I'm going to dip my square in the mixture, and when I pull it out, I'm actually going to pull it turned so that the corner comes out first. Now you can try different ways to pull it out, but if you pull it straight, then what you may end up doing is breaking the tensile shape in the middle. So I think that it's a little gentler and easier to get a good shape if you use your handle and pull it out with 1 corner first. Since you're dealing with straws, they are going to catch some water inside, so you may need to wait a little bit for the water to drain off. But what you'll end up with are some really cool shapes. Now mine had some extra bubbles, but what you'll hopefully see is a square that's hiding right in the middle of your cube. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, it just popped. And with this one, it's the same as the pyramid shape, where after you try to make those tensile bubbles, those bubbles stretched across the different straw surfaces, then see what else you can make. So you can use this as a normal bubble wand, making huge bubble chains. Pretty fun stuff. So I thought that this would be a really fun way to celebrate the end of summer with some more warm summer activities. We hope that you enjoy your Tensile Bubbles. And remember, you can get most of these supplies from our STEAM kits at the library. This fall, we're going to be handing out 30 STEAM kits each Tuesday, and you'll have 2 weeks to come grab it while supplies last. Thanks, everyone. See you next time.